Hi guys, this is Tammy at 5 Acre Life, and today I really need to up pot my sunflower seed snail. And I do have a video, and I'll show you guys me putting the seed snails together and stuff. So I'll make sure to put that up in the links up in the right corner so you guys can see it. It is a super windy day today, if you can see that. So yeah, I just want to bring you guys and up pot it, which is I'm just going to put a little more soil just in the actual seed snail and then roll it back up because it's still a little cold at night here, and I'm in zone AB 8B, so that's zone 8B here in Oregon, and we're still a little bit cold at night, so I don't want to have a frost and put them all out and do all that. So just to play it safe, I'm going to go ahead and just up pot them because they look like they really need it. I have tons of them coming up, and yeah, so that's the plan for the day, so come join me. So the other day, my husband and I, we moved a bunch of river rocks over in the area where we're going to build our chicken coop. And I had him bring them over with the tractor and dump them into the yard right here. And I went ahead and just put the rocks all the way around, made a new garden bed, and that's where I'm going to plant my sunflower seeds. So that will be in a later date video. And yeah, so I just wanted to tell you guys that. So I've been working on getting the garden and stuff all ready, and I'll make sure to put that in the right hand corner up there, the link, so you guys can come check that one out. I decided to bring you guys into my craft room slash greenhouse area for now. And the ones, it's just so windy and rainy out right now, so I decided to bring you guys in, and I brought the soil in from last year's potting mixture here, and I put it by the heater and let it sit and get warm because I don't want to shock them with like doing some cold soil that's been sitting outside. Okay, so what I have here is my sunflowers, which are doing amazing. I mean, they're doing really good, but they are kind of getting crowded. This one's okay, but look at the roots on that. I want to open them up and look at them and add some more dirt here. And then I got fennel that's doing really good. So I think I need to add some more soil to that as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start opening these, and let's make sure you guys can see. I might have to bring more tape just to tape it all back, because I just did the mailers and used the tape that was part of the mailer. So that worked out really good. Okay, let's see. I have not opened these. Try not to rip the roots. Wow, that looks really cool, doesn't it? Those look really good. But I am gonna do that. Just add some more soil to them, but I think that turned out really, I think they're looking good, but they're not quite ready to go out yet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add some more soil. And go from there. This will definitely help. And since I am here, I'm gonna get my water bottle filled up and do some spritzing in here and get everything just moist and wetted down. I don't want to get it too much, but I think just enough like that, because I am going to put them out probably in a couple weeks, maybe pushing them probably 3 weeks, somewhere like that. So I'm going to go ahead and fill up my water bottle. We'll spritz this, and then I'll grab some tape in case I need it to tape these back. So let's do that. Hopefully the lighting's okay over here. I brought over my extra little light lamp thing to help with it. I think they're definitely gonna like this. And I did the water just kind of not hot or anything, and not ice cold, so just kind of lukewarm, because I don't want to shock them with like ice cold water or anything. They're still kind of in a fragile state here. Okay, let's do that. And I forgot to get tape, but let's see. Maybe. I gotta go get tape. After we do this, you guys remind me, and I'll show you guys a little tour of my seedlings and how good they're doing. All of my seed snails here. They're actually doing really good. So hopefully that sounds a little better. I forgot to put my mic on, and that should sound a little better. Okay, so there we go. I think they are going to love that. It'll give them more room. Let's give them a good watering. And voila. I think they'll be happy. I'll move that over there. And I don't know why I attempt to put gloves on. My hands are going to get dirty either way. I keep taking them on and off. Okay. Let's check out the fennel. How did I have this? There we go. See, I'm going to take my gloves off again. Oh, it's not going to even wear them. Do you guys ever do that? You like have gloves, think you're going to wear them, and then you just wind up digging in the dirt with your bare hands. It usually happens to me. Okay, let's see. See the fennel. They're doing good. They definitely need more soil. Okay. So let's go ahead. I might put a glove on for this part. I just hate it when it gets all up in my nails, you know. That part is no fun. Because I also have my crafting channel, and I have to make sure my hands, you know, don't have dirt all crammed up in my nails. Just a little more, you know, pleasing to look at. Because I mostly just have the camera on my hands videoing when I'm doing crafts, you know. Excuse me. I think that was a root from one of these. Look at that. They're going to love this. Okay. Making them happy. And like I said, I just want to get them through a couple more weeks here. Because we keep getting the frost and, you know, I don't want to put them outside and have them freeze. And no. Okay. I think it's crazy because these are so long that all the roots just are shooting all the way down to the bottom here. So it's kind of neat. I think this is definitely a fun way. That is a rock. It's a fun way to plant, and it does save space. Because if I would have planted all those individually, or, you know, like in little containers, like 5 to a container, it just would have taken up so much space. Just a washcloth here, so it's easier to tape. Definitely going to be some happier plants here. And look at that, it just gives them so much more room. And we can add some more to the top here. There we go. Okay. Much better. So I'm going to continue and do the rest of these and get them done. If you want, you guys can also stick rubber bands around them. I got some here that I actually use for tie-dyeing, so I have lots of rubber bands. But like, if your tape isn't sticking anymore, just take one of these, or a couple of these, you know, maybe 3 or so, and just kind of pop those on there, and that'll help keep it together. So I have some teddy bear sunflowers I'm working on, and I don't remember the other ones, but I know they're all going to be huge, so they're going to be fun. Okay. Yes. So we're definitely up potting them. So you can see it, that definitely are thicker. They got a lot more dirt in there. So, oh, I'll spray the top a little bit. Just trying to get some of the dirt off the top. So there. I think they're much happier. Let's see. I think this one might actually be okay, because there's not that much coming up. But I can add a little dirt to the top, a little soil. Hopefully I'll have some other seeds coming up. But it's been, when did I plant these? So 3/10. It's been at least 20 days. Yeah, because, I mean, we're going on April 1st coming up. But I'll give it a good soaking here. And it's not bad to get the bottom roots. Okay. A little happier. How's this one? These really, oh, I do have a little start coming up right there too. So I think I'm just gonna, but I don't want to bury that start. But they're pretty persistent. They're gonna come up. Maybe we'll undo this one. Do you see other seeds in here? Maybe if I move them up, they might germinate. Oh yeah, there's that one. Okay. I got a little centipede or something right there. I don't know if I want them in here. Let's move on over. There. I put them over in another dirt pot. Or soil. I keep calling it dirt, but you know what I mean. So this will be the last one. And then I'll show you guys all my starts. I gotta put these back in to here. And they're gonna be bigger, so I might have to squish them in here. It'll be a fun little tight fit there. There we go. Let me grab my fennel. Okay, so let me give you guys a little tour. So I love these little lights. They're great. I just got them off Amazon, and they've been doing a really good job. So here, I'll show you these first. Okay, so we'll start in the back. I have my grapes. These are grape seeds, and it's different varieties and stuff, and I planted those like 312. So they're going to take a little bit to come up. Those take a while. And then what do I have here? My rosemary. And I have a couple of rosemaries coming up. And like I said, some of these seeds, like the grape seeds I actually got off Amazon and stuff, so those are newer, but like the rosemary I had for since like, I mean, I think it was 2020. And yeah, so those are old. So I'm amazed I even got some of those at all. And none of these, I don't know how to pronounce that one. It's like marjoram. I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. And then we got parsley, which is doing pretty good. And then you saw the fennel. And what was this one? Basil. Those are older seeds, so I'm not sure. I have cinnamon sprinkled on the top of them because I had those like fruit flies, the little gnat things. So I watched some videos and they said that the cinnamon will help, you know, dry it off, and you're supposed to keep the top, you know, dried off and stuff. But that seemed to help a little bit. And then I got a radish, so I got like a radish coming up. Turnips, I don't have anything. Nothing happened. Lavender, I really just have the one little lavender right there. So we'll see. And cilantro, that one's doing pretty good. And thyme, my thyme was the first thing to come up when I planted all of these together. So thyme seems to be doing good. So that's that side. And then over here, let me lift these up. Just easier. Let's see, I'll try not to bump you guys around too much. Marigolds, so I got my marigolds here, here, and here. Those are all doing great. And I have squash, a little bit coming up for my squash. I think I have one or two peeking up through there. And I got a pumpkin. I was pretty excited about that. The squash and the pumpkin are older seeds too. So I was excited I got a pumpkin to come up. I've never grown a pumpkin. More marigolds. And then these are my cone flowers. This one, oops. So I'm going to say this one, and this one. And I heard you're supposed to put them like in a dark place, or it doesn't matter if there's light on them. But they still haven't came up. And I planted them 3-9. So I think those take a second to come up. So I'm just watering them and crossing my fingers. Okay, and then I get my sunflowers. And then what do I have here? Let's double check this one. This one is, oops, sorry guys. I'm trying to look and, oh yeah, this is my fig. So I got a fig tree. I got some seeds off of Amazon, and those take a second to come up. So I'm waiting on those, and I planted them 313. So we still got some time on that. And then this one is my passion fruit. So this is the passion fruit. And that one's going to be fun. I think that one's going to be really cool because I want to put them in my chicken run because I have a really fun, like I'm calling it my coop. And it's just like a high tunnel. And we got it over from our neighbors gave it to us. It was our old frame because the tarp got ripped off of it and they want like a permanent structure. So we got that from them. I have a fun video on that too. I'll put that up in the right hand corner. You guys come check it out, the whole process. It's pretty cool. And so I want to have some vining, like passion fruit, and then have a tree, like a fig tree in there with the chickens and stuff. I think it's going to be really fun. So it's going to be like a greenhouse slash chicken coop because it's huge. And I'm going to try to work that out so that they can all coincide together, the chickens and the plants that I'm going to put in there. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be fun. And yeah, so I think everything's doing good. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this rainy, windy day today. And if you could subscribe, like, and share this video, that would be great. Until next time.